Welcome back everyone, this is MandoAllDay, back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at two figures from the Batman line or wave. We're going to be taking a look at Batman the Drifter, and then, of course, finally, the Penguin. So as always, we're going to be taking a look at the figure itself in terms of the articulation, sculpture, and paint, and if it's worth your purchase. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not only to support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So let's take a look at the box itself. So we'll start with Drifter Batman, and I honestly was not going to buy it, but for 10 bucks that Target had it on sale, I mean, you can't complain for 10 bucks. 10 bucks is 10 bucks. Compared to regular retail of 20, I think that's a really good deal. So this is the front of the box looks like. The side, the back, and it has a new style in the back. The other side, the top, and the bottom. Alright, and let's take a look at Penguin. This is the front of the box, the side, the back, the other side, top, and bottom. Alright, now let's take a look at the accessories and the figure outside the box. Alright, let's take a look at the figure itself and the accessories. So we'll start with Penguin. So as always, they do come with a card. So this is the front of the card. The back of the card. The accessories for Penguin, it comes with his right hand is a fake gun. It's somewhat detailed. You can see a little bit of the veins on his hand. So it's pretty cool. And his left hand is just a regular fist. Again, very detailed in terms of the veins and whatnot. And of course, it comes with a regular stand. Alright, now let's take a look at the figure itself. So the head sculpture is, in terms of the sculpture itself, it's kind of cool. I do like how it's all, not stitching here, but the marks on the face, the lips are painted, the eyes are good. So the sculpture, the head sculpture itself, it's okay, not the greatest. In terms of the articulation, it's a bit stiff. It's very, very limited articulation, so that's unfortunate. I do like his whole jacket, is really, really cool. Articulation on the arms, very, very good. Elbows, very good. Wrist, good. I do like how it's shiny right here. Like almost like a raincoat. Oh, it is a raincoat. So overall, I gotta say, it's pretty. Articulation is pretty good in terms of the arms. The downside is the torso does not move at all. It doesn't move at all. Legs very limited, but it does do its job. Knees are again pretty darn stiff, so I don't want to mess with it just yet because I don't want to break anything. So it could be just mine, but it looks like they can bend, but mine very, very, very stiff. Ankles, toes are good. Ankles is okay. So in terms of the articulation, this is probably not the best figure that McFarlane has made. But in terms of the paint, it's a cool color. Nothing too crazy about it. I mean, even the character alone in the movie was, in terms of costume, this is pretty much it. So is it worth your purchase? It really depends. If you like the movie and you want to get the whole set in terms of Batman, Catwoman, Riddler, and obviously Penguin, then I would say get it. And that's the only reason I got it, is because I wanted to complete the set, because I really liked the movie and I wanted to complete the set for the Batman, and that's the only reason I got it. But overall, is it worth your purchase? I would say yes, if it's on sale. Something similar to the other Batman, which I'll show in a bit. But again, articulation of the jacket is cool, but nothing else to this figure, unfortunately. It is what it is. And I would say purchase this figure when it's on sale. Now, the Drifter, like I said in the Batman overview video, well, before we get started, let me look at the accessories for the Batman or the Drifter. It comes with the card. So the front of the card, the back, and the only accessory it comes with is backpack. And the backpack itself is actually, there's somewhat weight to it, and it's pretty cool. I like how my other camera can pick it up. Here we go. Pretty detailed backpack. I wish there was more color to it, because it's just plain brown. But overall, it's a cool backpack. There's some detail to it. And let's see, my camera can pick it up. Yeah, my camera's not picking it up, but overall, somewhat detailed backpack, nothing too fancy. Now, like I was saying, for this particular figure, I was not planning on getting it, but I did get it for $10, and for $10, I think it's worth the purchase. Now, it does come with a regular stand. Alright, so let's talk about this figure. The sculpture itself in the head, articulation is better than Penguin, I gotta say that for a fact. The paint's good. I do like the hair. The eyes are pretty good too. I do like the mask. My mask does have some marks to it, so I don't know if maybe it's just mine or that is by design. In terms of the arm articulation, really, really good. Elbows are a bit stiff. Wrist, very good. So in terms of the arms, very good. Torso is a bit better than Penguin, but is not as good. So keep that in mind. Legs are, well, let's see. Articulation is pretty decent. Again, I don't know if maybe it's just my figures, but they're a bit stiff. You kind of have to add some pressure to it, and I don't want to add too much pressure and break anything, but overall, in terms of the articulation, it's fair, similar to Penguin. Now, in terms of the paint, I gotta say, the paint job is similar to the character from the movie. The part where essentially Batman's out and about without his bat suit, and there's nothing too much to it, but I mean, it is detailed, so I have to give credit to where credit's due. It is detailed on the jacket, all that right here. So it's not a horrible figure, but I can see why some people may not buy it. And like I said, I purchased this just because of, I do like the paint. Where it's shiny here, looks like it's wet. Here it's all dark colors. Like I was saying, so I only got this figure because it was $10. And for $10, getting this kind of detailed figure, I think it's really worth the purchase. Now, I'm not too sure if this is on sale anymore on Target's website, because I know this week Target has a deal for, I think, 50% off a lot of figures, and I believe I saw this one. Don't quote me on that, but I got this one for $10 because, oh, Penguin fell. I got it for $10 because last week Target had a deal where buy one, get one 50% off. So buy one, $20, half off, so $10. So for $10, I think it's a cool figure, but is it worth the retail purchase? It really depends on you. If you're a fan of the movie and you really want to have that full collection, then go ahead, collect this one. If you're like me, where you like the movie a lot, but you don't really care too much about it, then I would say for retail price, probably wait or pass. But for the half the price off that I got it for, I think it's worth the purchase for $10. All right, and that concludes an overview for Penguin and Batman the Drifter with the masked mouth or masked version, however you want to call it. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys planning on getting Penguin or the Drifter? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. And make sure you hit the subscribe button to not only to support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So that concludes an overview of the Batman wave. Well, that concludes the Batman wave from McFarlane for me. And on to the next one.